track meet starts at St. Albert, and the Falcons hit the second season running and running some more. The Titans swinging away at LC. It's Lewis Central against Sioux City. Surprise, surprise. Hey, can the Lynx pull a surprise at Waukee? In the end, the surprise is all wet.
Hey, I'm Easton Elam. Hey, I'm Assistant Taylor in the Bluffs Sports Zone starts now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Now, the high school baseball postseason party steps into the box at St. Albert, and what a party it is, as the Falcons host the Class 1A District 15 tournament, and the Birds come out flying. The second season begins against Griswold. Now, the Tigers on the prowl after winning 5 of their last 6. Bottom of the first inning, after a couple of walks, Will Van Solden belts one to the fence. 2 Falcons fly around to score, and just like that, it's 2-0 home team. Then in the second, after a couple of bunt base hits, Jake Petrie lays it down. 1 run is in, another streaks across. Tom Sneed then slices one to right. Can't make the play. Couple of more come around, one behind the other, and the route is on. It's 6-0. Travis Miller then drops one in the right. A 6-run inning for St. Albert. It's 8-0 Birds after 2. Now it goes 5 innings. The Falcons just pound out 13 hits. He slips. Wyatt Sir with the walk-off base hit, and St. Albert sends a message, pounding Griswold in 5, 13-3.
I told them before the game that, it is one and done. And, it's baseball. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. But, we've been playing some hot baseball as of late, and we just need to continue over into this game, and they proved it.
Batting practice today before the game, and everybody was just smoking line drives in that. And we just translated that from the cages to the field, and it worked out pretty well tonight.
What about your club's focus right now? What do you think?
I think we do a really good job. One thing that Coach really emphasizes is that we need to win the game before it's played, and we come out mentally prepared, and that's what helps us win.
They're teenagers, so they need to be reminded every day that, it can change. I mean, we got hot last year, and then we ran into a buzzsaw, so they just need to know that they need to come to the park, workman-like attitude, and get to work and go out and do our business.
Next business for the Falcons, District 15 semis against Tri-Center. Last time they played, St. Albert tripped the Trojans just 4-3. Bottom of the first inning, Tom Sneed rips a gapper to left center. It rolls to the fence. John Myring, who led off with a single, rolls around to score. Jake Petrie hustles in from first, and it's 2-0 Falcons. Now Tri-Center throws it around. Sneed scores, and it's 3-0. Then in the second inning, the senior just does it again. This time, nobody's gonna get it. A 2-run shot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The home team 6 hits, 6 runs in the first 2 innings. And the visiting side, well, that says it all. Brandon Williams goes the distance, 4-3. The sophomore gives up just 5 hits. The St. Albert bangs out 13 hits. Tom Sneed, here goes 3 for 3. Knocks in 5 runs as the Falcons walk off with another 5-inning win. This time, 11-1.
We're playing some good baseball right now. 13 hits tonight, and the other night I think we had 15, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they're hitting the ball well. They're doing what we ask of them, and they're playing great baseball right now.
Was it as big as a beach ball or what coming into the plate?
I don't know. I was just trying to help our team out, get any runs I could. Yep, I guess saw the ball, hit it far, and got lucky.
You feel like everybody's focused? Just let them hit the ball. Defense going to take care of the rest, and you're going to rake at the AB.
Yeah, this year's seniors have lost in the subset, I think, every year since their freshman year, so they deserve to get it done this year.
We want to send a message, that's we're we play in the Hawk 10 and we play a difficult schedule, and it's proven good for us right now. We want to send a message that we're a good team and we're here to stay.
That will be played Saturday night.
Survive and advance. Next up for the Falcons, the District 15 championship game.
St. Albert administration would like to thank all fans who came out tonight.
St. Albert's combined for 27 hits, 24 runs in its last 2 games. Next up, the Cowboys, riding from Sydney. Bottom of the first, after John Myring steals second, he steals third. The senior races in, and the home team grabs a quick lead. Now the Falcons, just 3 hits through the first 5 innings. Will Vance sold in Bluffs 1, and it's 2-0 Birds after 1.
That drives one home.
The visitors commit 4 errors. A bad throw in the 5th inning. Another comes in, 5-2. Now Cowboys starter Sergio Rodriguez, not 1 but 2 balks, scores 2 runs, 6-2 St. Albert. And then in the 6th, goodbye. Jeremy Petrie straight away dead center for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The Falcons take a 10-3 lead into the last inning. The St. Albert defense a little shaky. Whoa, 1 of 5 errors, but the Birds do double up the Cowboys 10-5.
We work hard at running the bases and trying to take extra bases and stealing and kind of some other things that we've been working on here lately. So we put the work in and it's showing.
Your run game was in their heads. Your run game won this game.
I don't know about that, but we find ways to get the bases that we can, and when we do that, we can find ways to win games, and that really made a big difference tonight.
What's it mean to get back to Harlan?
It's mixed emotions, but I'm really happy, and I'm hoping we can fight through the woes that we've had there and just go all the way to state.
We're going to go up there with a pretty aggressive and a chip on our shoulder, that's for sure.
Will the 3rd time be the charm at Harlan? The Falcons take on Coon Rapids Bayard, and the winner, a ticket to state.
Good win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Joey! All right, boys, good job. Good job. Move on. Move on. Good job.
And then there's the Titans. Lewis Central takes a swing at its first playoff win in a while. But first, the Falcons in a familiar spot on a very familiar field. When we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology, because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
That's low, that's low. That's low and below. Look, he's blushing. Seriously.
This portion of the Bluff Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Of course, I don't have to remind Falcons fans of the heartbreak at Harlan the last 2 years. Now, will the 3rd time, in fact, be the charm? Now, St. Albert is running, as we've seen, and gunning for its 10th trip to state in school history. Not to mention the Birds' 3rd in the last 7 years. Now, in their way, this time, 6th-ranked Coon Rapids Bayard. This game has it all. A combined 20 runs, 20 hits, there are 9 total errors. Top of the 2nd inning, Isaac McAllister goes the other way. Inside the line, fair ball. 2 Crusaders crusade in, 5-2 Coon Rapids Bayard. Bottom of the 3rd, the 6th-ranked Crusaders, 1 of 6 errors, run scores, and it's 5-3. Travis Miller then turns on 1 of his 2 hits, 3 RBIs, and St. Albert ties it right back up. Top of the 4th inning, Eric Brulman drops one in for CRB. 6-5 Crusaders, but the Falcons take it right back in the bottom of the inning. Miller squeeze bunt, 1 run is in. Out at first, and another scores. Jake Petrie face first, and they're doing the wave. 7-6 Falcons. Now the Birds lead at 8-7 in the 6th. Isaac McAllister smokes one to left center. A 2-run shot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. McAllister 5 RBIs, 9-8. Coon Rapids Bayard. Later, 10-8. Michael Dellinger drills one over his head. Brandon Evans turns on the Jets, tears all the way around from first and scores. 11-8 Crusaders. Now St. Albert gets one back, but that's it. Sixth ranked Coon Rapids Bayard outscores the Falcons 11-9.
It's over. It's over. Just, was proud of the guys, the way they fought back.
I can't even explain it. It's deja vu, burning fire, just watching another team celebrate their run to state with a banner for 4 years in a row. I can't explain it.
The best memories for me ever in my life. I will never repay.
It's 3rd year in a row we've ended our season on this field. But what hurts the most right now is that tomorrow when I wake up, I'm not going to be able to put this jersey on anymore. But everybody fought hard and we never gave up. We could have gave up when it was 5-2 and just, said that's it, but we didn't.
It's not the field that we're at. It's, us and the team across the dugout from us. So 3 years in a row, but I just hope they send us somewhere else next year.
There's always next year. St. Albert gives it a run again, and again, falls just short. Meanwhile, crosstown, the Titans are looking to do something they haven't done since 2011. That's win a first-round playoff game. But first, the Hawkeye 10 Conference champs close out their regular season against the Kings of the Missouri River Conference. Here's IWTV student Dylan Lindberg.
Lewis Central closing out the regular season at home against Sioux City East. We pick it up in the top of the 2nd. The Black Raiders already up 2-0 when Caleb Hank blasts a solo shot to left field. Visitors lead 3-0. Bats staying hot in the 3rd. Braden Bosley singles to right. Dylan Riley scores. And Mitchell Odo trying as well. Safe. Sioux City East up 6-0. Bottom 3. LC trying to chip away at the lead. Joel Thompson hits a soft roller for a base knock. Simmons comes home to score. But Ross Godfrey kills the momentum, sliding in and makes the catch. Titans trail 6-1 after 3. 4th inning. Black Raiders going back to work. Odo shoots one to center field, part of a 4-run inning. Visitors push the lead to 9. Bottom half, Lewis Central desperately needing a hit. Bases loaded, 2 outs, but Elam grounds into a fielder's choice to end the threat. Visitors up 10-1. LC out hit 13-4 in this one. Caleb Shudak flies out to left field to end the game. Sioux City East wins big 12-1, but Titans still prepared for the postseason.
We have to be defensively sound like we have been all year for the most part, and then also our pitching has to be strong like it has been, and get scratch a few runs across and play it that way.
I think this team was hungry. We've been 2nd place in the conference our last 2 years, and a lot of these guys have been playing now for 3 years. Some have been playing for all 4. So I think they had that goal in mind, that here's what we need to accomplish and do, and I think it showed the way we played this year.
LC finishes out the regular season at 25-10. Next up, sub-state quarters. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindberg.
Thanks, Dylan. Now from one diamond to another, the Lady Lynx in familiar territory. But up next, hey, the regular season's one thing for LC, the second is another. After the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sportsmed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. History has not been on the Titans' side. Lewis Central has lost its first-round sub-state playoff game in each of the last 3 years. So, here we go again. And again, it's at home. LC goes to bat against Sioux City West. The Wolverines took a bite out of the Titans up in Sioux City during the regular season 4-3. But that was the regular season. Now, of course, they all matter. But this one matters more. The Titans try again in a Class 4A sub-state playoff game. LC doesn't waste any time. Bottom of the first inning, pinch runner Cole Scheidel scrambles in. A little bit later, Peyton Messling just gets through, and the home team is off and running. A quick 2-0 lead. Then in the second, Brandon Figueroa rips one to left. LC 12 hits overall. Lewis Central 5-1 after just 2 innings. Meanwhile, on the hill, Caleb Schudek, a complete game 4-hitter, strikes out 8, including the side here in the 6th inning. Now the defense making plays. Top of the 7th, right fielder Mason George. That's 1, and that's 2. Double play to end it as the Titans take a bite out of the Wolverines, 8-2. Lewis Central wins its first playoff game in 4 years.
Oh, this means a lot. I mean, what this group has put together and made happen this summer has just been a blast. And I give them a lot of credit because they came into it this year saying, we're going to make some noise. We're going to win the conference. We're going to get through that first round that we've been, snake bitten by the last 3-4 years. We're going to come in and make some noise and do some positive things.
I've seen you guys last few games. Bats have really come to life.
Yeah, we've just been working in the cages a lot. It's starting to help out that we hit in the morning before the game.
Yeah, I think everybody thought it was going to be all the Sioux City schools in the next round, so I definitely like beating them because I like to have a Council Bluffs team there.
Team win. Good pitching on the hill, timely hitting, some solid D at times.
Well, that's what I told him. I was probably more proud of the fact that we scored a run in every inning with that last one. I mean, that's what I told him. If you can get a number up there, I like the crooked numbers better than those straight ones, but if you can get a number up there every inning, we're probably going to win the game. Take tomorrow off, come back, we'll hit 6:30 Sunday night.
And so the Hawkeye 10 Kings are moving on. Next up, Sioux City North. The Titans shoot for the stars at the Lawton Bronson High School home field. Bottom of the 2nd inning, Sam O'Brien with one of 8 Sioux City North hits. And then Caleb Sorensen scorches one to left. The Stars come in with a 2-0 lead after 2. SC North is up 4-1 in the top of the 6th. And then Joel Thompson banks a base hit. Now Lewis Central loads the bases, 1 out. Brandon Figueroa, suicide squeeze. Peter Johnson scores, and it's 4-2. Next batter, Caleb Schudek rocks a fastball to left. A 3-run shot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just the junior's 2nd of the season, 5-4 LC. Top of the 7th inning, after an Austin Simmons base hit, the senior takes 2nd. The Shrine Bowl quarterback then tears for 3rd, and he's safe. Joel Thompson then rips his 2nd hit of the game. The Titans just 6 overall. Simmons scores 6-4 Lewis Central, and the Sioux City crowd is stunned. Now, Caleb Schudek, 2 innings of scoreless relief. LC shoots down the Stars 6-4.
For this group of guys, it's huge because a lot of these guys have been playing for 4 years. And we haven't had the success. We had a nice winning record last year, but we weren't able to get through the first round. We weren't able to beat some of the big people. This year, we put some things together. We won the conference. We got out of the first round. And then to come in here and beat a team that figured they were going to walk all over us, ranked ahead of us, won the Missouri Valley Conference is just huge for the momentum and the belief in these guys.
What was the pitch?
A fastball down the middle or inside, and I was able to turn on it. So I was ready for it. I saw him warm up fastballs, and I got the pitch I wanted and did my job. So much adrenaline hit me. I don't remember what I was doing around the bases.
What is it about this team, Austin?
Tonight, just the will of the wind was there. Everybody kept battling, everybody stayed in it, nobody gave up.
One went away, momentum, belief.
That's what I told them. You guys are one step away from the state tournament. We've been talking about this for 4 years. Let's make it happen.
Got to make it happen one more time. The Titans set to huddle up against Sioux City East, this time at Sergeant Bluff Luton.
Hey, never satisfied, real loud. Never satisfied, real loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Never satisfied!
Make sure if you're riding with somebody I know.
Suddenly, Lewis Central's on the verge of a trip to the state tournament. And in its way, well, remember Sioux City East? Yeah, remember the 10th ranked Black Raiders smoked LC 10-1 a week before to end the regular season? Now, nobody said it was going to be easy. It wasn't. The Hawkeye 10 Conference champs make the trip to Sergeant Bluff Luton to take on the Kings of the Missouri River Conference. Bottom of the first inning, Spencer Franco gets one through, scores a couple of runs, and the Black Raiders slide in with a quick 2-zip lead. Connor Koza then handles a shootout pitch for a base hit. SC East 4-0 after 1. LC fans thinking positive, but Austin Simmons goes down looking. On the hill, Franco a complete game, one-hitter, and throw this one out the window. Sioux City East belts 2 home runs. This one by Mitch Otto just clears the fence. The Black Raiders rout the Titans in 6 innings, shutting out Lewis Central 10-0.
I'm a little disappointed in how we played early in the game. I think we lost our composure. You know, made some things happen that characteristically haven't happened for us this year, and we let some things get to us, and boom, the snowball went down the hill.
Some people know you as a football guy. How are you going to remember your baseball career?
Well, baseball was almost always my number one sport, and then until partway through high school. So baseball was my first true love of sports. So I'll remember that. Remember all these guys.
Friends, family. I'll be thinking back when I'm up in college about the great memories that we had, winning some big games and whatnot.
They're not a bad team. I'm going to give them credit. They're not a bad team. They swing it well. You know, take a look at how they're acting. They're hoisting up that banner. You know, look what's going on. Remember that, because that's where we need to be the next 2 years and get back here and prove that that this year wasn't a fluke. First inning, we take that away.
So the Titans fall 1 game short of making their first appearance at state since 2005, but still, what a ride. Up next, our play of the week. Quite a catch. And the Lynx hoping to catch a few breaks against the Warriors on the other side.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, jam with Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch. Over at the Convention Center, July 10th and 11th, British Fest comes to town. Then July 20th through the 26th, see the Nebraska Regional Bridge Tournament. And August 8th and 9th, it's the Spirit of Courage Celebrity Weekend. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
The Abraham Lincoln softball team has been here before. Try the last 3 years, and each time the Lynx have come up just 1 win short of their first ever trip to state. And each time to a Des Moines area school. So, is this time going to be any different? Well, for one, AL won the Missouri River Conference title outright for the first time in 15 years, so who knows? Here's IWTV student Cole McAfee.
Abraham Lincoln travels to Waukee to face the Warriors in the sub-state final. Winner is on to the state tournament. In the first inning, Waukee strikes early as Claire Dudek scores on a throwing error to third base. Warriors take a 1-0 lead. Later in the inning, Morgan Neely aiming for the parking lot. Her solo home runs puts up a 2-0 lead. The Warrior crowd nods in approval. Bottom of the third, the home team up 3-0 now, adding more salt to the wound. Delaney Taylor scores off a hit from Taylor Luther, pushing the lead to 4 runs. Top of the fifth, same score. Ale trying to stay in the game. Kayla Walden gets on base from a walk, then squeezes into third base off a sac fly. Next batter, Mercedes Hart brings in Walden for the Lynx' first run of the game. And that's their only run of the ball game as Sarah Schaefer pitches a no-hitter in a 6-1 win, ending a memorable 27-win season for the Lynx.
Being in a dugout straight on the sun sucks, but we put together defensively what we've been working on. I mean, we had some great catches, great stops. I wish we would have been a little bit more offensively aggressive, got on base, got some good hits, but it wasn't our timely night tonight.
They made sure that their heads stayed in the game and they picked each other up, and that's what we've been working towards for the entire season. That was a huge key factor for us this year, the fact that no matter what happened, we did what, we controlled what we could, and we just continue to be a team and work hard and keep our attitudes up. And we work towards that, and tonight, the game that they've looked forward to and the game that they've worked so hard for all year, they did that.
Waukee goes on to win the state tournament as AL says goodbye to its only senior pitcher, Lauren Nonson. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Cole McAfee.
Now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. St. Albert runs the table in the 1A District 15 tournament. Here, against Sydney, catcher Wyatt Sir makes the sliding catch. The Falcons lasso the Cowboys 10-5. Junior Wyatt Sir with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Fall classes kick off August 24th. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. And that's the name of that tune. Now, the 2014-15 high school year in sports is officially over. But here's the deal. A new beginning is set to kick off in just a couple of weeks, as the high school football season is just a couple of first downs away. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Zach Harper Blunt. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.